What's up, all gone people? There, you know. I do the work as usual, you know. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about something that has been on my heart for a little while. It's about working from home, right? And I'm sure a lot of content creators can relate to, and a lot of independent content creators can relate to this. And so therefore I feel like it's for me to talk about. Yes, so it's for me to talk about. So I really want to talk about working from home as a content creator and the issues that I personally face working from home. And I'm sure somebody else will be able to resonate. This message will be able to resonate with somebody else, and you know, be able to relate to it. And you know, hopefully it's beneficial. What I have to say is beneficial, can help somebody. Right? So join me after the intro. So yes guys, so as I said, we'll be talking a little bit about working from home. Now one of my biggest concerns is when you work from home and the persons mistakenly believe, I'm just gonna put it that way, that you are home and just home, understand, and that you're not doing anything. We're not just being home relaxing. If we work from home, I mean, the key word in that sentence is work, right? And to work from home means that despite being at home, I know home is probably, you know, your comfort zone, you know, a place that you are most relaxed, but you are still at work or you're still working. Right? And so because of that, it is sometimes mistaken. Let me just put it that way, because I honestly believe that persons don't purposely, you know, go out there believing or thinking that, listen, he's at home or she's at home, and so therefore she or he has an abundance of time on, you know, their hands, you know, to do whatever, you know. I mean, house duty, home duties are still there, yes, but they will have to be done on time that you're not working. And usually, just like how a person will leave their home, go to a regular 9 to 5, when you are working from home, it's sort of like different or a little bit difficult for you, because you know you are distracted easily. Maybe you have kids at home, and so therefore they will cause you to deviate from, you know, your usual task or things like that, but you're still at work, understand? And so I think it's a big misconception. Sometimes I struggle to explain or to expound, and you know, but some persons really do not understand the concept of working from home. All right, so as a new generation person, I think it is important for us to get the message across to the older generation, for them to understand that working is not just going out all day and coming back home tired. Listen, I say that again. To work doesn't mean that you will have to go out all day and come back home tired. it does not have to be from 9 to 5. And that is important. I understand that it's difficult to grasp this new concept, but it is what it is. The world is changing as it is, and many of even the older generation persons now have to be working from home, and so they will have to understand that. Listen, working from home is something that we all may have to do at some point in time, especially in, I promised myself I wouldn't be talking about the pandemic on this channel, but with the present climate that we are in, it's hard not to mention it. Hello? Sorry about that. So I believe, you know, it's important for all of us to grasp this concept of working from home, and not to think or to believe that, listen, because you're working from home or because somebody's working from home, that they have an abundance of free time on their hands. No, that's not so. We work, and as much as my job is not to go outside or to go out in the field, you know, sometimes it involves and includes that, but a lot of the times I'm here on the computer creating content for clients personally, otherwise, you know, and also doing research just as you would at work in an office. Sometimes we are compelled, sometimes we are forced to sort of go out and get an outside office because of this issue, you know, persons not understanding, or, you know, just to avoid the distraction. That is also one of the reasons why you would go and get an office outside of home. But it depends on where you are in your life, financially and otherwise. Because if it is that you have a spare room, or even your own bedroom, or, you know, some other space in the house that you can transform into an office, and that saves you rent and other utilities, then it is better. I believe it is better. It is more convenient for you to do that. I personally, for those who didn't know, I had opened an office, sort of slash studio. It wasn't a very big space. In just before the pandemic. It was opened around about January of 2020, and before the year ended, I had just decided that, listen, this is not for me. Honestly, it was never my own doing from the get-go, but I decided that, listen, all right, I'm just gonna try it out to see what happens, how this goes. And then the pandemic came, and I thought to myself that, listen, all of this money that is now going into rent and utilities and, you know, everything else, I could just use that and work from home. Understand? But, and there's a big but, the struggle now with working from home is that I presently live with my parents, and because I'm home, it is almost as if I am home doing nothing, or I am home just frolicking. But that is not necessarily the case. My issue is that sometimes an abundance of duties are left on my hands while I'm home, and it's as if the things that I am doing should come secondary. That is not so. That is not so. Like, I need to do this, because if I don't do this, then I will not be able to contribute to whatever it is that I need to contribute to. So please, I'm speaking on my behalf, and I'm speaking on the behalf of a lot of others out there. I'm sure somebody is able to relate to this. But when we work from home, listen, give us some time, like, just as how Another person will be unavailable to do home duties between the hours of 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or even probably earlier, because some persons may have to leave from 8 or 7 to start working at 9, and maybe when they leave work at 5 they will probably reach home at 7 or at 6. So please, between the hours of 9 to 5, allow us to do some work, allow us to be constructive, right? Not because we are not outside of home means that we are not constructive. We have work to do. This is the new generation. This is a new way of doing stuff, and we can coexist. There are persons who will go and there are persons who will stay. But once we are all making our contributions to development, to society, to our homes, to our families, please, my heart goes out to all those who are experiencing the same thing. And no hard feelings. I mean, we are just all in this to learn and to appreciate each other and what each other can contribute. Alright, so I hope this message, this video was useful to somebody. I hope if there's anybody out there that is able to relate to what I was just mentioning, like, I really do hope that this helps in some way, shape or form. So yes guys, please don't forget to like this video, share it, subscribe, and comment if you are in a present situation like this, or if you know somebody, share it with them. And yeah, let's keep this thing going. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll be back again soon with more video. Peace. By the way, how you like my lighting setup? Is it cool? I'm trying to figure out what looks better. I mean, I have an abundance of options really, because I have an abundance of creativity, you understand? So with creativity, you know, there's a limitless there are limitless options and potential. So yeah, how you like it? Tell me, comment below. Yeah, comment below and tell me if you like how this look, settings. You know, I'm really just in my bedroom making this video, so let me know if you like it. Alright, cool. Alright, bye again.